the military world has once again been surprised by a move that few expected. For decades, New Zealand has been known as a nation focused on maritime patrol, surveillance, and humanitarian operations. Today, however, it is signaling a major shift in its defense strategy. For the first time in its history, the Royal New Zealand Air Force has successfully launched an AGM-84 Harpoon anti-ship missile from a Boeing P-8A Poseidon maritime patrol aircraft. This historic test was far more than a routine exercise. It reflects the rapidly changing security landscape of the Indo-Pacific region. Could this mark the beginning of a new era in New Zealand's military transformation amid growing geopolitical competition? After years of maintaining a defense doctrine centered on maritime surveillance, search and rescue, and humanitarian assistance, New Zealand has reached a significant new milestone in its military capabilities. During the large-scale Exercise Valiant Shield 2026, held near Guam, the Royal New Zealand Air Force successfully conducted its first-ever live firing of an AGM-84 Harpoon anti-ship missile from a Boeing P-8A Poseidon. This achievement represents the first time New Zealand has employed an anti-ship missile from its Poseidon fleet, demonstrating that an aircraft traditionally recognized for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance can now also perform long-range maritime strike missions. Defense analysts have widely viewed this accomplishment as evidence of a significant evolution in the country's combat capabilities. During the exercise, the target was not an active warship, but the decommissioned U.S. Navy amphibious transport dock USS Juno, LPD-10. The vessel served as the target in a sinking exercise, SINKEX, a training event specifically designed to evaluate the effectiveness of advanced weapon systems against realistic maritime targets. Such exercises enable participating nations to assess missile accuracy, operational coordination among military forces, and the effectiveness of maritime strike tactics. The successful impact of the Harpoon missile confirmed that New Zealand's aircrews are capable of operating modern precision-guided weapons with a high level of proficiency. This success carries far greater strategic significance than a simple technical achievement. For years, New Zealand's Boeing P-8A Poseidon fleet has served primarily as the backbone of the country's maritime surveillance operations, monitoring vast areas of the Pacific Ocean, tracking submarines, conducting intelligence and reconnaissance missions, and supporting search and rescue operations. With the successful integration of the Harpoon missile, however, the aircraft has gained a powerful offensive capability, allowing it to engage hostile surface vessels from standoff distances. This transformation adds an entirely new dimension to New Zealand's air power, while significantly strengthening its deterrence capability against potential regional threats. Interestingly, the AGM-84 Harpoon missile used during the exercise was not part of New Zealand's permanent inventory, but was loaned by Australia. This reflects the close defense relationship between the two nations and highlights their high level of military interoperability. Through this cooperation, New Zealand personnel were able to train with a proven anti-ship weapon system without waiting for a domestic procurement program. Such collaboration demonstrates how Indo-Pacific partners are increasingly strengthening military coordination to address evolving regional security challenges. Exercise Valiant Shield 2026 is one of the largest multinational military exercises in the Indo-Pacific, involving multiple branches of the armed forces from allied and partner nations. The exercise is designed to improve joint operational coordination, strengthen interoperability, and test advanced combat capabilities across maritime, air, and land domains. New Zealand's participation underscores its growing commitment to contributing more actively to regional security alongside its allies. Behind this achievement lies a much broader strategic context. Over the past several years, the Indo-Pacific security environment has changed dramatically due to increased military activity, rapid naval modernization, and intensifying geopolitical competition. New Zealand recognizes that the regional security landscape has become increasingly complex, requiring more flexible defense capabilities and stronger deterrence. As an island nation heavily dependent on international trade, New Zealand considers the security of major sea lines of communication to be a vital national interest. Additionally, China's expanding military activities throughout the Indo-Pacific have encouraged many regional countries to modernize their defense capabilities. Although New Zealand continues to pursue a balanced foreign policy that emphasizes diplomacy, its government also recognizes the importance of maintaining credible military preparedness to address future uncertainties. Consequently, developing maritime strike capabilities through anti-ship missiles is viewed as a practical step toward strengthening national defense while enhancing New Zealand's contribution to multinational security operations. Looking ahead, the successful Harpoon launch is expected to serve as the foundation for further evaluations of New Zealand's future combat capabilities. It is entirely possible that the country will consider integrating additional advanced weapon systems into its Boeing P-8A Poseidon fleet, transforming the aircraft from a surveillance platform into a truly multi-role maritime combat asset capable of supporting a broad range of operational missions throughout the Indo-Pacific. As we approach the conclusion, one fact becomes increasingly clear. New Zealand's successful launch of the AGM-84 Harpoon anti-ship missile represents far more than a technical milestone. It symbolizes a significant shift in the nation's defense strategy. In an increasingly unpredictable Indo-Pacific security environment, every nation must adapt to evolving and more sophisticated threats. Through the modernization of its Boeing P-8A Poseidon fleet and the successful integration of maritime strike capabilities, New Zealand has demonstrated its readiness to play a more substantial role in maintaining regional stability alongside its partners. Nevertheless, the New Zealand government continues to emphasize that these developments are intended not to fuel an arms race, but rather to strengthen national defense and enhance deterrence against emerging security challenges. The exercise also highlights the growing importance of international cooperation in addressing modern security threats. Australia's decision to provide Harpoon missiles for the exercise, combined with joint participation in Exercise Valiant Shield 2026, illustrates how interoperability among allied nations has become a cornerstone of maintaining strategic balance in the Indo-Pacific. By operating compatible weapon systems and conducting regular multinational training, partner nations are better prepared to respond collectively to military crises, humanitarian emergencies, natural disasters, and threats to the international sea lanes that serve as the backbone of global trade. At the same time, these developments will continue to attract international attention because the Indo-Pacific remains one of the world's most strategically complex regions. Intensifying competition among major powers, accelerating military modernization, and the need to preserve freedom of navigation all ensure that every significant defense development carries broader geopolitical implications. As a result, New Zealand's newly demonstrated capability is likely to become an important element of wider collective security efforts, while allowing the country to maintain the diplomatic approach that has long characterized its foreign policy. Ultimately, a new chapter in New Zealand's military history has begun. Once known primarily for maritime patrol, ocean surveillance, and humanitarian operations, the country has now entered a new era with a modern anti-ship strike capability. This transformation demonstrates how changing strategic circumstances can reshape defense policy, even for nations traditionally recognized for relatively modest military postures. In the years ahead, the international community will be closely watching how New Zealand further develops these capabilities and how its role in maintaining peace, stability, and security across the Indo-Pacific continues to evolve amid an increasingly uncertain global environment. What do you think? Is New Zealand's military modernization the right step toward preserving stability in the Indo-Pacific, or could it contribute to greater regional military competition? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss future updates on military technology, modern defense systems, and the latest global defense developments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.